a lot to talk about here. First of all, so many people are huge fans of your show. The first question that I have, and there's a lot to talk about because you do so many characters, but with Ali G, you were able to sit down with these world leaders at times, very important men. You get these interviews with them. How do you get in the room with them? How does this even happen? How are you able to trick them into doing this?
Well, the thing is, once we're actually in the room, I can't really go into how we set it up.
Right.
I've destroyed the show.
Right.
Which I'm not willing to do, Conan.
Right.
Okay.
No, let's not destroy the show tonight, but another time we'll destroy it. But how do you do it?
Well, once I'm in there, even before the cameras are rolling, I'm trying to convince them that I'm an idiot.
Right.
So
they lower their defences.
Yes, exactly. So with Buchanan, for example, I'm with him by myself, and I just go, so where is we now? And he goes, well, we're in Washington, D.C. I go, well, is that anywhere near America? And he goes, yeah, that's in America.
Right,
and I go, all right, how does I spell what's your name again? And he goes, Pat Buchanan. I go, how does I spell that? He goes, B-U-C-H-A. I go, no, how does you spell Pat?
So you get him to almost feel sorry for you.
Yeah, exactly. They realise that they're in the room with an absolute ignoramus for the next half an hour.
Right, and then you're able to do what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually tricked NASA. You were able to get into NASA and into a secure area, which seems like it would be impossible. How did you do that?
Well, to actually get in the building, I pretended to be a sound guy, and I sort of was carrying in equipment and that kind of thing. But once I was in the middle of the interview, I was interviewing one of their chief scientists.
Right.
The PR woman came in and said, that's Ali G, you're Ali G, aren't you? And I said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And so she went off and came back with a laptop with my picture on it of Ali G.
What was it from? It was from, like, an HBO website or something.
It was the HBO website, and it had me with my goatee beard on, it had the yellow glasses, the you know, the Tommy Gear
So
hat.
it looked exactly like you,
Yeah, she held it next to my head, and she said, are you honestly telling me that that is not you? And I looked at her and I said, I've got to be honest, that is not me. And to be honest, I was very pissed off with that guy. Him was going around making a mockery of me. You know? I was a very serious journalist, and I got lawyers.
Journalist, yeah. So what did that? So they bought that?
Yeah. In the end, she said, "Well, you know, you've got to make sure this guy takes the stuff off the website."
Right.
But then
I feel so much better about security in our country now.
Well, the White House found out about it actually, and she kind of got in trouble, and NASA got in trouble with the White House.
Right.
And they ended up putting me on a list now, which makes my movements a little bit...
So they're keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
That's high praise, I would think.
They know that I'm here tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're thrilled about that. Let's talk about you do a lot of characters on the show, and you did a character recently that almost got you killed. It almost started a riot and got you hurt. Is that right? This is the Daytona Spring Break.
There's actually a couple of... There's been a couple of near-riot situations.
Right.
One was Borat. We had a riot with that recently. But with Daytona...
Which character were at Daytona?
Daytona, I was playing Bruno, who's this kind of gay Austrian, uber-fashionable...
Right, I know the character. Yeah. He's you went as this character, and you were asking people to do what?
I met a bunch of wrestlers who were kind of on spring break. And I'm incredibly gay as it. I'm incredibly flamboyant and fabulous.
Right.
And I'm wrestling with them and, we're wrestling and my head's in their crotch and all that kind of thing. And then at one point, I got these guys to kind of do a whole load of push-ups. And I was saying, OK, let me see your muscles. And they start going, whoa, 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 whoa. And then I go, OK, can we see the Asha? And so they
The Asha?
Yeah, so they dropped their trousers and showed me their buttocks. And And then I go, is it possible to see a little bit of the front? And they're going, no way, man, no way. And I go, come on, just a little bit of the Fleischwaffe. And this guy's going, no. And all the time he's got his hand down his underpants, just giving himself a little bit of length, just in case. We've all used that trick.
I'm going to file that away. I didn't know. Yeah.
Great technique. Great technique.
So
I
he's getting
before I came out, actually.
So anyway, go ahead.
So I said, come on, let me just see a little bit of the Kugelsack. And he's going, no way, man, no way. I go, come on, I'm not going to touch your Puppenschaft, please. And eventually he pulls down his trousers and his underpants.
Right.
And he's there fully naked, and he goes, Whoa! whoa, whoa.
Right.
It's like it lets out this primeval scream.
Right, right.
And I said, now tell everybody who you are. And he goes, my name's James Glatzman. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Spring break, spring break. And I go, say hi to everybody in Austria. And he's going, everybody in Austria, woo, woo, spring break, yo. I go, say hi to everybody at Gay TV. And he just looked at me and said, Gay TV? he goes, this isn't Gay TV. And I go, yeah, what did you think it was? Of course it is. And then he punched the cameraman in the face.
Oh, he punched the cameraman. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Did he at least pull his pants up, or was he swinging away while...
Yeah. Well,
yeah, okay, there you go.
He punched him with his fist, yeah.
All right, now... Jeff, what do you say? Can we take a quick break and come back? We're going to take a quick break. We have more to talk about,
okay,
but more
cool.
with Sacha in just a second. Stick around.